Hello there. It's the 17th of February. Today, another poem by John Clare, taken from the Shepherd's Calendar, February. The dog is growling, you'll excuse me. Putting a bit of context into the year, snowdrops have been up for just over a week. The birds first started noticeably singing yesterday, and this morning there was something of a dawn chorus, although not yet full-throated. Bess, quiet now. That's one of my collies. Right. February. The snow has left the cottage top. The thatch moss grows in brighter green, and eaves in quick succession drop where grinning icicles have been. Pit-patting with a pleasant noise in tubs set by the cottage door, while ducks and geese with happy joys plunge in the yard pond brimming o'er. The sun peeps through the window pane, which children mark with laughing eye, and in the wet street steal again to tell each other spring is nigh. Then, as young hope and the past recalls, in playing groups they often draw to build beside the sunny walls their springtime huts of sticks or straw. And oft in pleasure's dreams they hie round homesteads by the village side, scratching the hedgerow mosses by where painted pooty shells abide, mistaking oft the ivy spray for leaves that come with budding spring, and wondering in their search for play why birds delay to build and sing. The milkmaid singing leaves her bed as glad as happy thoughts can be, while magpies chatter o'er her head as jocund in the change as she. Her cows around the closes stray, nor lingering wait the foddering boy, tossing the molehills in their play, and staring round with frolic joy. The shepherd now is often seen, near warm banks o'er his hook to bend, and o'er a gate or stile to lead, chattering to a passing friend. Ploughmen go whistling to their toils, and yoke again the rested plough, and mingling o'er the mellow soils, boys shout and whips are noising now. The barking dogs by lane and wood drive sheep afield from foddering ground, and echo in her summer mood briskly mocks the cheering sound. The flocks, as from their prison broke, shake their wet fleeces in the sun, while following fast a misty smoke reeks from the moist grass as they run. No more behind his master's heels the dog creeps on his winter pace, but cocks his tail and o'er the fields runs many a wild and random chase, following in spite of chiding calls the startled cat with harmless glee, scaring her up the weed-green walls or mossy mottled apple tree. As crows from morning perches fly, he barks and follows them in vain. E'en larks will catch his nimble eye, and off he starts and barks again, with breathless haste and blinded guess, often following where the hare hath gone, forgetting in his joy's excess his frolic puppy days are done. The hedgehog from his hollow root sees the wood moss clear of snow, and hunts the hedge for fallen fruit, crab, hip, and winter bitten slow. But often checked by sudden fears, as shepherd dog his haunt espies, he rolls it up in a ball of spears, and all his barking rage defies. The gladdened swine bolt from the sty, and round the yard in freedom run, or stretching in their slumbers lie beside the cottage in the sun. The young horse whinnies to his mate, and sickening from the thresher's door, rubs at the straw yard's banded gate, longing for freedom on the moor. The small birds think their wants are o'er, to see the snow hills fret again, and from the barn's chaff-littered door betake them to the greening plain. The woodman's robin startles coy, nor longer to his elbow comes, to peck with hunger's eager joy 'mong mossy stolps the littered crumbs. 'Neath hedge and walls that screen the wind, the gnats for play will flock together, and e'en poor flies some hope will find to venture in the mocking weather. From out of their hiding holes again, with feeble pace they often creep along the sun-warmed window pane, like dreaming things that walk in sleep. The mavis thrush, with wild delight, upon the orchard's dripping tree, mutters to see the day so bright, fragments of young hope's posy. And oft dame stops her buzzing wheel to hear the robin's note once more, who tootles while he pecks his meal from sweetbriar hips beside the door. The sunbeams on the hedges lie, the south wind murmurs summer soft, the maids hang out white clothes to dry around the elder skirted croft. A calm of pleasure listens round, and almost whispers winter's by, while fancy dreams of summer's sound, and quiet rapture fills the eye. Thus nature of the spring will dream, while south winds thaw, but soon again frost breathes upon the stiffening stream, and numbs it into ice. The plain soon wears its morning garb of white, and icicles that fret at noon will eke their icy tails at night, beneath the chilly stars and moon. Nature soon sickens of her joys, and all is sad and dumb again, save merry shouts of sliding boys about the frozen furrowed plain. The foddering boy forgets his song, and silent goes with folded arms, and crudeling shepherds bend along, crouching to the wizened storms. That's it. Let's hope that the sort of spring we appear to have had now isn't a false one. It almost certainly is, though. February is a funny old month. Bye for now.